Hello everybody. Last night after I stopped filming, while Don was still out mowing the lawn, it started pouring rain really hard, and he kept right on mowing and for like another half an hour or so, and he came in absolutely dripping soaked. And I thought it was weird because I was always taught by my parents, you don't mow the lawn in the rain, and you don't mow the lawn early in the morning when there's dew on it either, because if you mow wet grass, it's not going to cut, and if it does, it's going to just plug up the lawnmower and all that. So I thought as soon as it started raining he'd stop, but he didn't. He's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, mowing the lawn in the rain.
There is some theory to what your dad's saying, what your dad told you, but I'm going to say it depends on your lawn too.
Yeah.
If it's like a really thick, luscious lawn, a really nice lawn and it's thick, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend quite doing it in the rain because it could plug up your mower. But with this type of lawn, it actually started cutting better. So
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's so thin and everything. It's not like a thick, luscious yard.
Yeah, and you're on your way out to mow some more.
Yeah.
Someday you'll get it all done.
Yeah, I got a nice dent put in it now, so.
So how many acres is this property?
Just barely over 2¼ acres.
Yeah, so you have to basically mow all that.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, that's a big yard.
When I was back here mowing the way in the back, there's a couple of jack pines that we got to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's one that I want to totally take right out because it's dying right off. The top's been snapped out of it for years. And the other ones, all the lower branches are completely dead. So they're, trim them up.
Yeah.
Remove all the lower branches that are just completely dead.
So I downloaded the free trial of Photoshop, and it sure looks different than it did the last time I had it. I don't know what all this junk is here on the screen, but you can still do create new and open and all this stuff and a bunch of things. So it's still Photoshop, but it sure doesn't look like the Photoshop I know. But anyway, I wish I had $10 and some cents every month to be able to keep it, but I don't. So it's only a 7-day trial. I have to cancel it before the 9th or they will bill my card and it won't be there, and that'll be a mess. But anyway, I am going to try to make the channel art for Earl's life. He wanted this picture used. Come on, yeah, enjoy Lucifer, Tom Ellis, while I wait for that to load up. It's very slow. My laptop is really slow. But anyway, he wanted this image used, but it's too tall. And if I would cut it to the right shape, the top and the bottom would be gone, and he wanted the pole and everything. Oh my God, this is so slow. It's ridiculous. I'm sure you guys are sick of looking at my reflection. But anyway, I would have to either cut it to the right size and that would wreck the picture, or I would have to stretch it all out. La la blah bitty blah. I would have to stretch it all out, and then it would be wrecked too, because it would be all stretched out into a rectangle. It's a vertical image, which you're never going to see because it's never going to pop up. There. It is a vertical image, and it goes all the way up here and all the way down here, and it needed to be horizontal. You guys know what YouTube banners look like. So what I'm going to have to do is put it at the very end of the banner, or the channel art, the YouTube channel art. Smaller, like over here. And then I'm going to have to, I already picked out another net. I'm going to have to put another net right here, and then put his logo right here that he wants, that will say Earl's Life on YouTube above the net, and then a background on it, because there's no way this will work the way they want it to be done unless I cut this off, which won't work because he wants this whole pole in there, or cut all this off, which won't work. So hopefully they like what I come up with, because what they originally wanted is impossible to do. And then after that, well, then I'll take a shower, and then after that I will paint that duck. This is all the stuff. And the brushes and the sealant and the sponge and all this. And the ducks over there. So those are my plans for the day. And Don's plans are to mow the lawn. Some more. There, that's the Photoshop I know. And then I can work with all that junk that was there before I opened the image. Didn't make any sense to me at all. So here's the banner, and it will look right when it gets on his channel. But YouTube makes you follow a certain template, and the important stuff has to be right here. So, yay. And he wanted a sticker made that he can have printed up and stick to his truck. So, there's that. So yay on that too. And then I want to make a new YouTube channel art banner for us. And a new icon too, because ours is not very colorful, not very eye-catching. And I tried to do it last week or so in GIMP, and that sucks. And it won't do anything I want it to do. So during these 7 days that I have Photoshop, I'll get ours done too. I wish I could own Photoshop, but it's $200 some to own it straight out. That's not going to happen unless I sell all my organs. And it's $10 and some cents every month to rent it. And this month especially, we're not going to have that. I told Don maybe I can collect up a bunch of pop bottles to return, but I would need it's $9.99 plus tax, so that's $10.59. So I would need like over 100 pop bottles, because in Michigan you only get a dime back on each one, to make that work. It's too bad I don't have anybody I can borrow like $11 from, but anyway, I don't know, maybe we'll get it figured out and I won't have to give Photoshop up, but I really need it because it does everything I need to do for artwork and designing and whatever. And there's a whole lot of things GIMP can't do. GIMP is free, and whenever it's free, it's cheap. As in, like, crappy. This whole side is all mowed, and so is the front. So, it looks a whole lot better. Yep, here you come. And Don is on the other side now, like on the other side of the shed, getting that done. He'll get done someday. And here's the front. And then tomorrow we are going to my parents' house, for real this time, to get that push mower, and then I'll do all this stuff here that's too close to the house for the riding mower to get to. And around that shed, and around the bravada, and around the trees, and all that kind of thing. And then it will be truly 100% done. No more hay field. And we're really lucky that he didn't sever the coax that goes from our antenna into the house, because he mowed over it. The antenna sits there on that trailer, and then that's how we get the local channels. Right? Right? Hey, he's all the way over there getting this triangular area done, all the way over here, all the way over to that little piece of cement that he found in a few videos ago that shows our the end of our property. And I don't know what this is about. I don't know who was some kind of a douchebag and threw a bunch of gravel right here in a pile, but anyway. And this is a lilac bush that never has lilacs on it, but maybe someday. I don't know, maybe he should get rid of all these cement bricks, and then we can actually mow around the lilacs, because I don't know if a lawnmower will fit, the push mower will fit in between the lilac bush and the bricks. I don't think so. Especially since the lilacs are all the way over here. But oh well, whatever. That's a lilac too coming out of the brick. Lilac plant. What are you doing in there? to keep Photoshop, I will just turn off, I mean I did it already, I turned off Dollar Shave Club, because look at all these. You're supposed to use one every week, and I didn't change them on time, and I have tons. I still have my account, so if I ever want to turn it back on, I can. But in the meantime, I'm fine on that, so I will just trade Dollar Shave Club for Photoshop. Hey, Tog. Hey, Tog. So, we had dinner, and Don quit mowing long enough to do that. You gonna mow more?
Yeah.
Alright.
There ain't a whole lot left. It's almost done.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, or the next day, depending on when we get home, I will do the up-close stuff with the push mower.
We're going to get the push mower tomorrow, right?
Yes. And I did laundry and hung it up out there, so good for that. And I didn't have time to work on that duck yet, because I was doing design stuff on Photoshop all day, but that's okay. But it's getting late now, so we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight.
Good morning.
Okay.
You see the sun's coming up?
No, it's going down.
Up.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time.